Hello and welcome to my little experiment here. What I'm going to do is going to show you two different versions of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. What I believe is one of the best games ever made that has aged extremely well in comparison to its contemporaries. Though I do think that looking at through a modern glass, I think its flaws are that much more glaring. But still a pretty amazing game. I'm going to show you first the Xbox 360 version, which was the essential first version, but ported to the Xbox. To show how serious I am, this is basically one of the few games I've ever actually completed all the achievements on. Let's have a look, see. Now, one of the things that had appealed to me mostly about the new PlayStation version is the trophies. Of course, it'll have way more than this, and you see that when this came out in March of 2007, I think I got every single achievement within, Lord, it looks like a week. Now, let's just do a comparison demonstration of what this one is like for the prologue. Now, I've never played the PlayStation Requiem version. I just got it today. But I thought it would be really fun to compare and contrast, do one right after the other. So I've got a setup where we can just go ahead and switch very quickly. One interesting thing about this is that this one tiny little sequence right here is where half of the moveset from Smash Bros. Comes from. Now obviously most of the sprite work is from Rondo Blood, but in that one the moveset was way more simplistic. It was all you really had was this double back jump. You can extend your whip a little bit. Don't get into that here. But now you got this guy right here. You can run. You can do that. It's kind of tough. One of the biggest differences you're going to see here is the original PlayStation version, or rather, the current Xbox version, uses the old translation and actors.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at you!
Depending on how well you do, this will determine your opening stats in the main game. Obviously the way I'm doing this is probably easiest. Flashiest, of course, is to do that. Oh no. This thing, they took that from Super Castlevania 4, strangely enough.
Here is true power!
It's really good. Yeah, it's an up, down, forward attack. It's kind of tough to do.
Here is true power! Time's over! Grant me power!
Playing it real safe. Shit. Sorry. Oh, I can use that as well. So much for perfect.
It cannot be!
Sorry about that, I was fixing something. Anyway. Alright, see my hit points are at 75. And look at our stats here, just to have a look. I'm not going to remember this, maybe you will. Maybe I can take a screenshot and just compare and contrast. But you'll see I got hit a couple of times, but not enough to die and have Maria come and save me. I didn't use any hearts, and I didn't use any item crashes, didn't use any magic sub-weapons. So, everything's good with Alucard. 75. 20 hit points, 10 out of 50 hearts. Now I'm going to get up to the point where you meet death and go to the first save room. Then we'll do a comparison with the new one, and it'll be completely new for me, so that's going to be exciting, isn't it? Of course, I'll has all these cool moves. Hell yeah, too. I might not have enough hit points to do the soul steal. There we go. Oh, I saw this cool thing. So now, because then these guys have blood. There we go. You're gonna hear me say several times is that this game is painfully, insultingly easy. And it is. That is its biggest flaw, I think. Otherwise, it would just be 10, perfect game of the year every year. Because you're just getting so many advantages over everything else. After death takes all your shit. Yeah.
Alucard, what is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again. What?
Alright, I think there's a Vaseline filter on this. Let's take a look. Yeah, enhanced. Let's see. Oh, that's ugly. Ugh, I hate these things. I have no idea how that's going to look when compressed and streamed, but oof. I don't know, I'm old school. I like the blocky things. Alright. It's ridiculous. You're so gimped for like 15 minutes in this game. To where it's a real challenge. And every piece of crap that drops is like a godsend. And this guy's probably gonna yeah, the red rust. One of those underdeveloped things. What's cool about this one is it's well, it's longer, but it's slower. It does less damage. Alright, the zombies out there. Alright, so red rust. Alright. Time for some magic. Now let's watch that. Alright. And this will be my first time ever playing this version. Though I did play the PSP one, so that's basically what this is. That's my understanding. Hmm? Oh. Okay, cool. I think we want full. Ah. Hello. Oof. Ugh. I have no idea how that's going to look on YouTube. I actually like scan lines. Now this would give me a seizure. In the interest of not making it look weird, turn the scan lines off. Ugh. Okay. Would love if they had like a CRT emulator. That'd be kind of cool. Make it look kind of bubbly. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, that smoothing does actually look a little bit better than the Xbox one, but it just looks like a blurring effect, not a smudging effect. Whatever. Wallpaper. Oh, right. You know, in the interest of the video, in the interest of your monitor, I'll have it black. Now let me adjust this guy here to compensate. Yeah. Now you know it's PlayStation. Cool. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that works. Cool. That blends in perfectly. Voice language. Oh, nice. Alright. Yeah, that's what I do. When I get a brand new game, if I don't go to the bathroom and read the manual, I will just mess through the settings and options for a long time. Oh, that's neat. So maybe you could like throw a weapon while you're ducked or something. That's kind of cool. I have to play with that later. That will definitely be the hardest thing, is to platinum the rondo. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, that's one thing. They deleted the the CG and the Xbox Live version because at the time they had an arbitrary limit on file size, and to be frank, it's no big loss because it really did not age well. Alright. Okay, okay. Not to worry. No numbers? There. Guys, this is hard. Okay. This actually looks okay, but you have to remember that in the PlayStation era, these CG videos, these grainy, 240p, very primitive videos were like the selling point. It was like you wanted a PlayStation and not an N64, so you could get all these terribly aged videos. Now it's like your watch can render this in real time, but all right. And obviously, this is more of a Easter egg throwback to Rondo than anything. There's this stuff up here. Look at all these items. Actually pretty good, powerful items, but they don't do shit because you're Richter. It effectively does nothing and wastes my time. Now this, well, that helps, but whatever. Look at him dance. Oh, that looks different. Yeah, it really looks like the... Oh, is that gonna mess up the score? It looks like the boomerang is actually high res. Like it's a vector or something that bumped up to 1080p.
Dracula, die now and leave this world. You'll never belong here.
Oh, but this world invited me. Your own kind called me forth with praise and tribute.
Tribute? You're a thief. You steal men's souls, their freedom.
Freedom is always sacrificed to faith, good hunter. Or are you truly here by choice?
All I'm here for is you. To hell with your heresy! You're nothing but a blight on mankind.
Ha! Mankind. A cesspit of hatred and lies. Fight for them, then, and die for their sins!
Unfortunately, they have a good translation and decent actors. Just kind of had to be there, I guess. Up, down, forward.
Feel true power!
I don't recall the original Rondo's final battle being that tough. Of course, it's harder than this, because it is actually possible to lose, but the Super Nintendo version, however, was the polar opposite. Because that one you were fighting on a bunch of pillars suspended above a bottomless pit. And that's... that still kind of gives me nightmares thinking about it. What do you guys think? Should I throw it and see what Richter does? Or Maria does? Yeah, for comparison's purpose, yeah, let's do it. First of all, let's oh, look at me, I'm bad at video games. What am I doing? The background actually looks nice. It looks like it's in high res. Oh, let's see.
I'll lend you my strength!
Sweet.
Impossible! Not this time!
Count Dracula had risen with the aid of the Dark Priest shaft to menace humanity once again. The legendary vampire hunter, Richter Belmont, stood against him and at last brought him down.
For those of you who can't read, they provide you a nice little voiceover.
On a glaring
Really nice of
full
them.
moon night, Richter mysteriously vanished. Maria Renard set out to find him, but knew not where to begin. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces struggled for the soul of a man named Alucard. He who had once fought alongside Trevor Belmont against his own immortal father, Count Dracula himself. To purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, Alucard had submerged his vampiric powers and fallen into what was meant to be eternal slumber. But now, he awakens to the cackles of evil and cries of the innocent. The eternal battle of good and evil has come full circle once more. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who will emerge victorious.
I always loved how in Japan Trevor's name was actually Ralph. It's just like, okay. Just imagine that Netflix guy being named Ralph. Okay, nice. See, my hit points are at 70. Right. Anyway, 20. Well, everything else looks the same. Give me 1 second. The cat is very interested. So, anyway. Yeah, I think if you're perfect, you get 80 hit points. Weird, his voice sounds more subdued. Anyway. Why am I even hitting the candles? I've just been conditioned. There's nothing there.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Ever the insolent boy. But there will be no games here. If you will not behave, be gone.
I will do neither. Step aside, old man.
Such arrogance. Very well. But I shall see you very soon.
Look what I did. Okay, so you hit the little pad thingy instead of select. And what I know as select is this guy. Alright. How cool is that? You know, that looks really nice, but you can still kind of tell there's some PlayStation code in there with the way it kind of textures kind of wiggle. That looks nice. Alright, you guys want to switch over? Alright, what have we learned? Oh yeah, if you see that's pixelated mess. Can't even see it. Weird. Always thought it was interesting. See how it says CD up in there? This is a carefully hidden loading time. But of course, nothing I'm playing this on has a CD drive anyway. Or they do, but it's playing off of the hard drive. Also boobies. Anyway. Right. I think this stump sword is like cursed or something. It's just so dumb. Anyway, I think I got a tunic. Yeah. Yeah! probably even better. It's slightly better. Because I'm OCD like that. Yeah, you'll have to forgive me playing like a game journalist. I'm not really doing this for any kind of speed run or anything. Just kind of enjoying the ride. This is a game that I could actually legitimately beat blindfolded. I won't, but I can. I need an axe to get up there early. Yeah, one cool thing about the Xbox version is that wherever the original PlayStation game experienced slowdowns, it does not. Like that right there. That's still kind of subtle when those messages come up, so the most obvious one is the doppelganger fight. Those things might be useful and worthwhile. This game are actually challenging. You'll have to excuse me hacking at every wall. Alright. Let's waste some time. So pointless. Anyway. I always loved how when he's on a slope or a corner, he does this thing. His stance is different, and you can hit up and be all like, I'm Batman. Anyway. Normally does that. Oh no, don't poison me. I love how you have a bunch of weapons in this game that have status effects on them, but you're in a castle full of monsters, so they don't actually do anything, except for 2 or 3 fights. Am I still poisoned? What does poison even do? attacked. That works. Let's see, some poison. Yeah. Okay, cool. Magically sealed. Right. Yeah. Yeah, see that? Poke. Why not? Hold on. Okay, I have two short swords. How about I dual wield them for no freaking reason? Yeah. That makes absolutely no difference. That would be cool if I could just jam on one and then cancel it into the other. But no. I love how fast he is with those sub-weapons. Though I always kind of thought the knife was garbage in most of the games. Because, you know, there's no real challenge anyway. Just use the one that's most fun. Yeah. Hold on, how about that? I don't really need defense anyway. the save room. How about we switch over and see what the PlayStation is going to do. Okay. We know the red rust is done. When the hell did I get that? Alright. You told me how this is different. CD. Of course, on a TV you could barely tell what that said unless you were looking. Yeah, hide cure ass. I can't exactly recall if there's a way to actually permanently kill these guys in this game. Not even Soul Steel works, it just does that. I'm lucky I can entertain myself so easily. Hold on. One thing sticks out. The fact that I've beaten this game 100 times. The big heart looks different. Screenshot that. It's got like a little yellow line through the middle. That's weird. We'll go look it out on the Xbox later. Put a pin in that one. So yeah, if I were to take a guess, I would say that this one is legitimately running in HD. Whereas everything is just, all the 2D sprite stuff is just scaled properly and subtly, the correct way, so you don't know what's actually happening. So three-dimensional effects will actually kind of stand out. You might remember these guys from the Netflix series. How can I do it? Oh, cool, what was that? Only PlayStation. What that trophy was. Yeah, I just got Spider-Man today as well. It was on sale, so. Okay. Common. Wait. Only 71% of the people who got this game have actually beaten the first boss. Come on now. Come on now. You know, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that they started with Rondo. That's... okay. I did actually use a lot of hearts there, so... yeah. No. Wait, what? Right. Alright. So that's the gist of this. I think I'm going to switch back to Xbox. I think tonight I want to maybe get the bad ending. Then maybe call it tonight. Well, you know what? It does have the yellow line. Well, fuck me. I guess it's not different. That probably looks really nice on the PlayStation. Or the PS4 rather. Oh right, I know the shield. I always thought that was the weirdest damn choice. It's never appeared in any of their games. I always called it frozen holy water. But apparently it's supposed to be ashes or something. Here's a potion that you will never use. The fairy might though. Oh, the fairy's cool. Am I still poisoned in winter? Hold on, something's kind of bothering me. Oops. Yeah, let's keep that where it was. I was wondering if we could change the background thing, but I guess not. As great as Ayami Kojima's art is, I think in the emulation process something got a little messed up, so I can always see a line there right through Dracula's chin and right there on Alucard's shoulder on the arc on the sides. And that's a bit distracting. Go up. Alright. That's not gonna mess me up or anything. Okay. So it's left trigger to bring up the map on the Xbox. I'll go down there once I get the warp. Fine.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
I'm an evil table. the Netflix series had a serious lack of skeletons. But it makes sense, I think, given the context. Seeing as how Dracula hadn't even really died yet. Right. So I have a feeling in the further seasons, when Dracula actually comes back from the dead, there will be a lot more necromancy. And Death himself, probably. Let this be a lesson to you kids. Women are invincible. When they're connected to a gigantic, hideous green monster. I don't think I have enough mana for Soul Steel. Also note the eyeball in the background. That's always really cool. I did that in the wrong order. Alucard's earning his red wings. Alright. So this guy is out of place. He's about 10-20 levels higher than anything else here. I don't know who's actually guarding anything worthwhile anyway. That's what I wanted. Right. So, this is the part where I tell you to join Dollar Shave Club. Use my promo code KenCal to get 30% off your first order. I can't even do that with a straight face, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's here. I honestly can't remember the exact workings of it, but at some point it's going to take you down secretly. Matter of fact, while we're waiting, I'm going to look it up. Sorry, I don't remember how exactly to trigger this thing. I may have been too far into it. Maybe I'm not facing the right way. There we are. I think I was too far. Anyhow, you get early access to some pretty good equipment. Maybe I actually want a shield when I'm fighting Doppelganger. I don't know. Next generation sitting down action. Note the birds. You hit up at this telescope. You get this. Oh, and this is empty. And of course, why I'm doing that is if you keep coming in and out, you'll see different animations with the birds. It's just one of those things they put effort into for some reason. Yeah, when the light shines here, that's when the original version, yeah, it slows down like hell there. You ain't too slick. Hold on. That's kind of ironic. Being nourished by the blood from my doppelganger. Now when you meet this guy the second time later in the game, you have a lot of fun with him because he's the only guy that status effects will actually work on. So you can curse him, you can poison him. Probably set him on fire. No, don't do that. Yeah, if you curse him, he can't do anything. It's hilarious. dare you turn me around? No. It's a tough jump. It's a tough jump. It's a tough jump. Somebody's gotta do it. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, that's nice. Frozen holy water. Should I keep it? Yeah. Maybe I'll keep the frozen holy water for the rest of the game. They're literally just white squares. Might actually be salt. I never quite understood that. I hope Konami's finest artists and engineers put their heads together and collaborated for months to make white squares. White squares. No.
Wait, are you human? What are you doing?
It's a terrible introduction.
I've come to destroy this castle.
Likewise. I'm Maria. And you are?
Alucard.
Well, if you're a better swordsman than a speaker, perhaps I'll see you again. Farewell.
Alright. Begone, thought! Hey. Okay. I'm actually just admiring the sprite work, not just the lady parts. Interesting seeing how it all comes together in HD. It's not as seamless as it would be on, you know, a TV. Anyway. It will be fun. I muted the mic and didn't unmute it, so you didn't hear what I just said. And you'll never know. But yeah, once I get bored of making these Xbox to PS4 comparisons, I think what I'm going to do is go for all the trophies on the PlayStation, or PSN, whatever. And I think one of the hardest ones is going to be to get the duplicator. So I've only gotten that once, all the bajillion times I've beaten this game. It takes a lot of money. But if by that point in the game everything were already trivial, the duplicator would make everything trivial. Just go up to Dracula and hit him with infinite neutron bombs. I think that is fun. All right. Ooh. The sound sounded really off there. The sound is kind of off on this version. I hate to say. I mean, the music and everything sounds fine. But it's like the voices especially, the in-game grunts and stuff. It sounds like they're not at the right volume. And like that one effect, it's really crunchy sounding. Squares for you, friend. I love it whenever the shield gets knocked out of his hand, it just goes off screen. In my own little headcanon, I'm assuming that he just has an Ifnis problem. Yeah, that voice sounds weird. Not like the quality of the acting or anything, but the more of the bit rate or whatever. Like it's not mixed right. I guess you probably take this a little seriously.
Dark Metamorphosis! Dark Metamorphosis!
Notice how he didn't use a shield. He left some particles in there too, that was weird. Ah, I made it that time. Oh, I apologize if you can hear me actually hitting the buttons. That's kind of lame. Technical difficulties. Alright, no idea what happened there, sorry. Shit happens. Moose. That's right. Yeah, let's go to the library. The library. Yeah, it's kind of hokey. They just randomly give you one curse, then immediately put you up against an enemy that can curse you. It's just not good. There's a fireman when you need him, right? Hell yeah, it's my best friend. Oh shit. I honestly kind of think they should have introduced the idea of familiars a little earlier in the game, like when you had nothing. Alright, different fairy. And I'm an idiot. I thought I just got the fairy familiar, but no, I got the fairy scroll. It lets me see the enemy's names. Duh. Yeah, I think the game would have been a lot more interesting at the beginning if you didn't have these basic-ass weapons. Instead, all you had was like familiars to do your fighting for you. But I guess then it would be a completely different game, so whatever. That would have made it a lot more like Turks of Darkness. Not a bad thing, actually. I really like that game. I'm glad Hector got so much screen time in Netflix. Even though they made him basically more of a necromancer than a demonologist. Whatever.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this.
Thank you. Farewell for now. What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
Oh, I'm cursed. No. See, I just can't do anything. Except jump. Oh! For 15 seconds. Hey guys. There's nothing there until I can get the super jump. Okay. I have to wonder if Duran is just a corruption of Dullahan. That'd be kind of shitty, because Dullahan is actually a recurring boss in some of the games, and he's usually one of the more difficult ones. I'm gonna guess Duran is his great value cousin. Did you see that? I knifed an arrow. Yep. I'm awesome. Never actually tried that before. But usually I play with, shield. Awoo! This is a teleporter? Yeah, it's the scorpion. Okay. Hold on. Horsey. There's a method to my madness. So elegant looking. Oops. Damn it. Yeah, these low ceiling jumps are actually the most difficult in the entire game. It's the closest it has to any difficulty. There. No, fuck it. Yeah. Two interesting things about the wolf sprite. It's different whether he's facing the left or the right. And that rhymed. Press X to Haru. And that being on his left side he has a sword. On his right side he doesn't have a sword. And the other interesting thing is in my youth, on, you know, the CRT televisions, low resolution and all that, I thought the sword was actually a little guy. I thought it was just a little guy, you know. Like Alucard turned tiny and summoned a wolf and rode on it or something. Even in HD it's still kind of a mess. You can't tell exactly what some things are. Like I think that's a harness. I can only really guess. But yeah. Anyway, now I can probably make that jump. Yeah. That's probably what you're supposed to do in the first place. I could have swore I've actually made it before, though. Ah well. Alright. Probably the best song in the game here. And that's saying a lot. Alright. I think theoretically you can get through here as a wolf. Though I'm probably gonna fail. See if I can make it through here without having acquired a double jump. That's... I don't think it's quite sequence breaking. You're just kind of taking a shortcut. But if you can do that, then I think you can make it to Richter. And get the bad end. Whether I have the patience to pull that off. I doubt it. shit up there, but I can't reach it. Now, yay! Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can make it here without the double jump there. So I'm probably wasting your time and mine. Giant skull is pretty scary when you think about it. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to remember. I'm not actually lost or anything, I'm just trying to think of the best way to go. Jewel of Open. Okay. Probably want to go back to the Marble Gallery. And through the chapel. Here I declined to open that shortcut for myself. Money. Bunch of cool shit up there. Can't get to it. May as well. I kind of have to wonder if the that actually inspired the bonfires in Dark Souls. You go in, restore all your health, but of course everything respawns. Now in this game, of course, everything would respawn anyway.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Can you guys hear the cat on mic? just saved. Always a very cool area. Ow. Oh, you know, I didn't know he did that. Didn't know the top one wasn't useless. You guys can't tell, I'm really just phoning it in. That's how you pay the bills. Oh right, I forgot about Hellfire. How do I do Hellfire? Crap. I forgot how to do Hellfire. Oh, it's so cool. There we go. Up, down, forward. I'm gonna do this guy. You know I had to do it to him. If you hold up, you do the lava balls. Of course he didn't even dodge that, he just went in there. These spells are all completely superfluous. It's like the game does not warrant them. They're just cool extras. That one takes me down the Coliseum, I believe. It's gonna be locked anyway. Right? Ah! Still gonna be thirsty. What Dracula is even doing with a chapel with a confessional booth is anybody's guess, and I think that's kind of the interesting part, is the mystery itself. Like, this is way before any lore had been established about Dracula, about his past. Go back in. So that always happens. Now, sometimes you get a priest and he gives you some tea or something. There we are. Oh, grape juice. Thank you, ESRB. one point... Yeah, it's this guy. He does that. But yeah, that's it. I believe that's all you can do in this room. Sure would be nice to have a familiar. Or an axe. You know, it sucks. Alucard does not get the legitimate cross boomerang. Richter gets it. But what Alucard gets is just the item crash version of it. Which eats up like a bajillion hearts, and you can only do it once or twice before you run out. And then again, not like it's actually needed. But, it is my favorite sub-weapon. Bibble. What? If a little crow can face tank a knife, then maybe I should do a better weapon, I don't know. I might actually need a shield for this one. But fuck it. Who needs a shield when you can duck? Oh, come on. Whoa. Okay. I was about to embarrass my ancestors there.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan?
Trevor.
Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman?
Whoops. Right, that might be a weapon that's useful at only one point in the game. Maybe two, I don't know. Obviously dark weaponry coming very handy against Richter. And nowhere else. I take that back. There are actually some Salem witches at the bottom of the castle, in the catacombs. They are wholly aligned and be hurt by dark stuff, I think. Which is kind of ironic. There we go. Now, yeah, I think I said before, Cursed, I believe, will also affect the Doppelganger and make it so he can't do shit. Oh no, I'm stuck. What do I do now? Wow. Forgive my dancing. Still can't quite get up there. But thing is, how I have that now. Go back into the scorpion in place. I said the scorpion place. Yeah. Let's see if we can make it to the clock tower and kill Richter and get the bad ending. Poor PlayStation has been idling. I'm just so into this though. Right. No! So if you're really slick, I think you're able to make it past here with only the wolf form if you time your jumps right. Playing around. Oh yeah. If you don't have the double jump, I don't think you'll get far in here anyway. Okay. Forget I said anything. Oh shit, I'm done.
Dark Metamorphosis!
No. does a lot of damage. Nice to be careful.
Don't feel!
I love how Soul Steal will actually steal the souls of inanimate objects. Like candles, and fake walls, and gears. You know what? I have a feeling I can't actually get to Richter until I get the bat form. So I'm just kind of spinning on my heels, aren't I? Just imagine somebody's like, I'm gonna put a statue here, pointing. It's gonna be hiding a secret. You know what that secret is? Our single shuriken. That's the treasure that we're hiding there. Oh, here we go, here's this guy. Karasuman. I believe Karasu is like the Japanese word for raven or crow or something. But I think that might be one of those bad translations in this game. I think this guy's legitimately supposed to be Malthus. He shows up in a couple other games. If I'm not mistaken, it actually shows up in the Netflix series as well. How easy this is. He ate up all my hearts. And he's literally going easy on too. Okay.
Don't steal!
That would have been embarrassing too. Cross it, man. Oh, right. Yep. I was right. And it's been a while since I'm actually starting to remember the right sequence of things. I thought I could just go there and kill Richter. But I'm going to need both the mist form and the bat form. So to do all that, I'm going to need to go to the Colosseum. Alright. Yeah, clock tower's the best bet. Anyway. And here I go again, not opening up that one shortcut. You know, I think I'm going to switch over. Covered a lot of ground there. How cool is that? Okay, gotta fuck around less. Know that I need to go to the library, get the jewel open. Right. So I counted about 20 seconds. So basically, curse means either go through a couple menus as your punishment, or just jump over things for 25 seconds. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. This game is pretty easy. I don't know if I said anything about it earlier. Yeah.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
How about this?
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh wow. I got like no gold.
How about this?
Thank you.
How about this? How about this?
Never Ouija table. This is a little weird. Is that box off-centered, off-balance? Oh well. Oh yeah, those guys do a cool little thing if you let them live longer than 5 seconds. Oh yeah, note the Donkey Kong reference. Guys, I think this is just kind of anecdotal, but switching back and forth between these two versions, my eyes are telling me that there's a subtle difference in the motion, as in, I think the Xbox version runs smoother, not like the PlayStation version is running wrong or slow. But it does seem like it might actually be running at a higher, refresh rate. But that's just what my eyes are telling me. tells you how much damage you're doing. Yeah, skip this area entirely. Oh yeah, and I think right here, in the Saturn version, which I have, is the gateway to one of the 2 new areas. I think that's the Cursed Prison or something. And if you think you're missing out, you're not really. The Saturn extras were pretty shitty. They clearly were not made by the same team. In that one Cursed Prison area, you would like kill one ghost or something, and it would level you up like 5 times. It's not balanced at all. Like, it makes the game even more broken than it already is. Alright, here's the thing. Here's Cthulhu, right? Oh. I don't have the thing yet. Sorry, I was distracted from going inside. Crap! I actually might need to use a potion. Something flashed outside, I think it was lightning, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's lightning. I might have to cut this short. Alright, let me... This is a little embarrassing. So that's what using potions looks like. So I was distracted by the lightning. What the? Anyway. This guy right here, in the standard version, is named Cthulhu. We all know that fancy squid-headed elder god guy. Doesn't quite look like that. Now there is a modified sprite of that guy that comes in the later game, whose name is like Walachi or something. And he has a big squid on his head. I think that was like some sort of localization mistake. Like they're supposed to be switched around. So I'm curious as to if they fix that in this one that has a better translation. I don't know because I don't have the fairy scroll. Anyway, I need a break, and I need to cut this short due to inclement weather, so that's the end of part 1. See you next time.